And now it's time for something seriously unimportant with your hosts, Anthony, Maggie, Jimmy, and Carter.
I almost looked at the other camera that's not there.
What is up, everyone?
That's crazy.
Big changes, right?
Something like that.
There's
Ant
so many
and Maggie
cameras.
have their own camera views.
Yep. We're all over the
Crazy,
place
man.
now.
Woo! Yeah.
We're moving up in the world, people.
Yeah.
So how you liking your camera view, Maggie?
It's nice.
Well, talking to your mic.
Have a little room.
It's the first day on the
Like
job,
some
guys.
roomie.
When you first start? So anyway, we were just talking about it before we started recording about how me and Carter, we met up with Aunt yesterday.
Yes.
And
Yes, they did.
his grandmom came out, and he didn't introduce us to her.
Well,
Why is
one,
that?
I didn't know she came out. And two,
Like in the closet?
yeah, no, definitely in the closet. My grandma is
Sorry, I
a
just wanted to
very
clarify.
old, very Christian.
Whenever you got to
proper
do it,
woman.
it's okay.
She's a stout Episcopal
Yeah,
lesbian.
exactly.
She's so brave for coming out when she did.
yeah.
Shh, Joe, you're not
Last
introduced
night.
yet. Well, why didn't you introduce us to her though? When
I didn't even know she was there until
when we
after she
walked-
thought I was being robbed.
And then why didn't you clarify that you weren't being robbed?
I said, I'm okay. These are my friends,
and,
didn't I?
and after that, why weren't you like, "Hey, Grandma, this is
'Cause-
Carter and Jimmy"?
Well, we were walking by. I was like, they're the guys from the podcast. That's an introduction.
She
He
was
did
like-
say that. I heard him say that.
She was like, "Anthony," and I was like, "It's all right. We're the Philadelphia police." And she was like, "Yeah, right."
Wow.
Yeah, that's my grandma.
Yeah, she was funny, man.
Oh.
And then Carter almost fell in a hole that Aunt
I did set
covered
'em up.
covered in
I did.
leaves to make
Leaves.
sure. Yeah,
Leaves.
leaves.
L-E-A-F-S.
Did I say leaves again?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
What
did.
the fuck is wrong with me,
And
man?
every time you say it, we will make fun of you for it.
Well, Carter, you're lucky you didn't fall completely in, dude.
So there's
I'm
a
lucky
big
I didn't break
sinkhole.
my ankle. That is for sure.
That would be terrible.
It would have been like a Looney Tunes moment. Like
Yeah.
digging the hole, have me fall in.
And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, that hole's there. Watch out for it.
Yeah.
And I was like fucking around with it to see how deep it was. He was like, oh, that's really deep.
Yeah.
Why don't-
Well,
Instead of covering up with leaves, why don't you pour cement or something into it? so nobody
Leaves.
can
you have like 9 times. Dude. The
Leaves.
city won't come out and fix it.
Leaves.
check? Leaves.
There's a V.
Well, speaking of stuffing big holes with meat, you should introduce those things that are sitting right in front of you, Jim.
Okay, well, this episode is brought to you. No, it's not. But here are some Zeta's pepper shooters. I know we talked about the Zeta Pickle Company before, pickling company
Dude,
on
we're
the
desperate.
show.
We want this guy on our show.
Yeah, dude, come
I've
on the
always
show.
wanted him.
But yeah,
Whoa.
these
Not like that.
these pepper poppers are
She just
really
wants his
good.
pickle.
Zeta brand is
I
the
want to
best.
wear a wig like his.
Here, if you want, you can have one if you want.
Yes, I do want one.
Eat it. ASMR.
I'll do a shot with you, Jim.
Uh-oh.
All right. Don't
Should I
have to tell
put
me
some like?
twice.
Should I put some suspenseful music in here right around
Yeah,
now?
go
Yeah,
for
can
it.
we gaze into each other's eyes?
This magic moment.
All right.
Yeah, no paper towel. It's oily.
Very.
Here, do you want a shot glass for your pepper?
Yeah, actually. All right, Jim.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers,
I'm
buddy.
gazing into your eyes. You're supposed to be gazing into mine. There we go. Cheers.
Oh my God, bro.
Got that pepper shooter
So
oil
good.
all over the table. Yummy.
I
Mm.
want one. I'm
So
sorry.
fucking good.
So anyway, I know everybody might have had different brand pepper shooters, but you have to come to fucking Philadelphia or South Jersey and buy some Zeta's pickled stuffed peppers, man.
Bang.
Very good, tasty shit. So
There's
anyway,
some dude on our couch over there.
oh
right?
yeah, fuck, I forgot about you. It's the actor guy. How you doing? Welcome, Joe Tyler, everybody. How you doing, bud?
No applause. I'm just a man. I just happen to be semi-handsome and extremely talented, and you're welcome for being here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, before we met Joe, we just met Joe on what, Friday, right?
Yeah, we came over and we had flavored vodka, like best friends do.
Yeah. And it was one of those awkward, because I swear to God, Carter does it on purpose. When guests are coming over, somebody who's going to be on the show is coming to my house. I always
Yeah, like somebody we've never met.
Yeah, always somebody we've never met. Carter decides to never be here on time. So it can be awkward as fuck for the first 5 seconds. But yeah, we were like the best of friends. I always break the ice with the vodka.
Yeah,
I do
was
it every
a pretty
time.
Solid move, dude.
Just like, okay, shot. All right, now best
Not
friends.
to interrupt, but we did not think this through. Not only one, do I not have anything to drink. Two, I am covered in oil right now. Me and Bucky are
Yeah,
struggling.
they're
over
really
here.
hot and oily.
Do you want some
Here,
vodka
here's some
with that?
water.
Oh no, I'm good.
No,
I
you're
just
good?
like bitching and at Jimmy.
Some Russian water. Nah, dude, we hit it off pretty quick. Because here's the thing, like, I know you get what I understand, which is like sometimes you have to be like, when you meet someone for the first time, it's like it has to be like live.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you have your own podcast. But like, you guys are fun. No, I just met you two, but dude, we hit it off. We had a great time. We drank and had many merriments.
Carter did get there eventually, but like always, he got there an hour later. And everything was cool. Do you do that on purpose, Jason?
Yeah, and I make sure everyone else shows up late too.
And I'm like prompted on time.
We
I'm
make
like,
you be the one who breaks the ice.
Yeah.
So whatever look on your face when we show up, we know that that's the kind of night it's going to be.
Has there ever been a bad look?
On your face, all of the time.
I don't know. What guest sucked?
as a new friend, yeah, there's a couple.
I don't know if we've had a guest that like has just straight sucked.
Yo, no, we definitely have had a couple.
Yeah.
God, that was a spicy burp, yo. That was a. God damn.
Yeah,
I have to go back through the archives.
Oh God,
Did you
that
actually
guy.
mention
Yeah,
it?
that guest sucked.
Isn't that the
Over
worst though?
there,
When you have
Bucky.
to
Yeah,
have
am I
to
doing-
meet
am I
someone,
doing it good?
you have to talk to them for at least an hour,
Yeah.
and you don't get a chance to like meet them or talk to them for long in person beforehand, and then you just show up and it's like, all right, we're just gonna press play on this and we're gonna go.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's just like, bro, why did you agree to do this? Just why?
It was
Why
fun.
did you show up?
The same thing happened. Another tall, awkward white kid like yourself named Jake Gussman came over.
Oh, you know Gussie?
Yeah. Oh, you know Gussie?
Yeah, dude.
I don't
All
call
tall,
him Gussie.
white, awkward dudes know each other. I know Pete Davidson. We're good friends. Me, Pete, and Gussie.
Oh, how's Kimmy these days?
Great.
Man, yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. The Kardashians with Travis Barker and Pete Davidson. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, yeah, Carter does it on purpose. He tells everybody to come there here late on purpose to make it as awkward as I can.
Yeah,
Possible.
it's a conspiracy against you.
It is just like the bebe.
The what?
The bebe.
The bebe.
It wasn't awkward. We were just like, yo, you want to rip cigs and shoot vodka? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Cigs and
Let's do
vodka.
it. I love when other smokers come over and they're like, "Is it okay to smoke in here? I see an ashtray," and I'm like, "Of course it
Please.
is."
And that's
Yeah.
how we know that you didn't watch the fucking show. You gotta answer. Can
But
you
it
smoke
wasn't.
in here?
It wasn't on camera because I know, like, for me, for my podcast, Joe the Show, go check it out. When I bring people like to my Fungin to talk to them, it's like I'd rather them not smoke beforehand because it's inside. But like, fuck it, we're on camera. I can't tell you to not indulge,
Yeah.
do your fucking thing. So, and it's polite to ask at least. But
It is
if it
polite
makes
to
you guys
ask.
feel better, I
It's
was gonna do
always
it either
good
way.
to ask.
Yes. We've only had one guest that didn't want any kind of smoke in the room
Pussy.
before, and it was fine.
Who was that?
Was it Gus?
No, it was.
does seem like a
it
Gussie
was,
thing to do, but no, it wasn't.
Carter's aunt.
No, it was my
Jen-
friend's mom.
Yeah, Carter's aunt Jen.
Jen.
Now I seem
His
like an
Aunt Jen.
asshole. I
Yeah,
thought- I
you
thi-
are
I
an
didn't think-
asshole.
I didn't think we were gonna out the person.
Carter's
Fucking
aunt Jen.
I
lung
didn't remember
issues,
that.
so she didn't want smoke in the fucking
And we were
garage.
totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Aunt was as
Yeah.
polite as can be.
Did she not
Yeah,
watch
well,
the
she
show?
was awesome.
If I can remember correctly, there was an asshole host on here that might have taken it the wrong way. It rhymes with Barley. What's her name? Our last host?
comment.
No.
Wait, so if you guys out your worst guest, I'll do it to mine.
No, we're not out it. Well, I mean, I think
I don't think our worst guest ever aired. I don't think it.
It never aired.
I don't think we ever
Yeah.
aired it.
That was
I honestly
It was
don't.
Bucky.
No, it wasn't
good one.
Bucky, yo.
Was it Charlie? Was it?
How was it
Oh,
Bucky?
Is
Chuck?
that the guy that left his mic here for?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that guy
Chuck.
was absolutely
And his
fucking
SD
horrid.
card. With his
Yo,
life
but
on it.
his shit was wild though. Whatever he talked about was wild as fuck. I remember that.
Yeah.
He was
God
on
damn it,
another
I got a
planet at the
fucking
time
pepper
though.
seed
He was
stuck
Walt
in my
Disney. Walt Disney. Charlie Disney.
I should go back and try to find a clip.
Chuck Disney.
So, Joe, who was your worst guest on your podcast?
I'll out them right now, and it was my fault, and it was on.
You were your own worst guest?
Yes,
Ooh.
I was my own worst
That
guest.
doesn't count.
No.
Somebody throw this guy the fuck out of here.
So their
Womp
names are
womp.
Joey Reds and Nick Loftus, and I did it to them. I made them the worst guest because it was on 420. It was called The Podcast, and we may have overindulged. And I'm a tank. I can do whatever. Like, I know my limitations with weed, but maybe they had a long day. I don't know.
We did the same thing.
So,
We did the same thing. We had a fucking weed Olympics.
So what-
And everybody, like, all these weed competitions smoking. And then we decided to take the winners and try to talk to them on the couch. And it was just like, yeah.
That's
All
exactly
right. And you're like, so what do you think about winning? Sure. Well, yeah.
Winners ain't losers, man. But that's what I mean. It's my fault. Like, they're cool. I love talking to them, but I got them high as fuck. And if you win a weed smoking contest, you're not going to be fun to talk to.
Yeah.
You know?
That's just how it works.
You win the Super Bowl. That's
Yep.
the first person you want to talk to is the quarterback, but not in a weed smoking contest. You want to give it a day or two.
yeah, so the Weed Olympics was fun. too.
Weed
That
Olympics was a lot of fun.
I smoked for the first time in a long time. I
He
was telling
took
you the end, yeah.
One hit.
I took 2 hits, pussy. All right.
If you
Whoa,
would have let me
all
finish
right. Well,
my fucking
you didn't have
story,
to get that far out there.
Yeah, 2 hits.
he took one hit and was
one hit.
pleasant.
I was pleasant.
and
the
then
second
took a
hit,
second
yeah.
hit because he got cocky and it
Yeah.
fucking kicked him right in the dick.
I just slithered. I slithered out of the garage and
Yeah.
walked to Sunoco.
So, Jimmy, you don't
and
smoke
passed
like
out.
that.
No,
Jimmy
I
doesn't
don't.
smoke at all.
I don't.
So I offer you to come on a hiatus with me from January 1st to April 20th. I'm going to not smoke any weed at all.
I don't know if I'm
Why?
smoking this 420.
Why though?
He's taking a tolerance break.
Well, it's a
probably, right?
tolerance break, yeah. I can go through a gram of dabs a day and, like, be cool.
I feel you, but
So I need to, like, I don't know. And I got shit to do. I don't know. Sometimes I get high and forget
Yeah,
to do
well-
shit. But I feel like if you don't even smoke really much as
that doesn't sound fun at all, man.
A day without marijuana.
I could.
That'd be
Oh,
terrible.
God.
Not that I do that every day, because that's a drug problem.
Yeah, no,
kids.
not that you can. Like, it's
a-
not that I can. It's just why would you?
If the
That
children,
would
if the
be a
children,
good
are-
episode.
So,
You
Ed, well, we
not
have.
being able to smoke
24
for
hours
one
with
day.
me.
Oh,
As long
God,
as you
you'd
guys
be a
like,
miserable.
if
fuck.
I could do it, you guys buy me an ounce or some shit.
Oh my god.
Then I'd do
wait,
it.
you can't do
No.
it.
You can make it like a short
No,
film.
I could if I had to, but why? I don't need to.
Yeah, so real quick, we do have an idea for another episode when we have our friend Joe over here back on. He called you out the other day.
Who?
Joe. He
Who's
told
Joe?
me to announce this on the show. Joe, our guest. Okay.
that guy.
Who's Joe? I don't know. Who the fuck could
Actor
Joe
guy.
be?
We
Actor
introduced
Who's the
him as
one
the
guy
actor
we
guy.
just met, right?
Oh, yeah, we do call you actor
Yeah, I
guy.
know him as actor guy.
Actor guy.
I did. Okay.
But he said he wants to, because I was like, oh, Ant's a real big pothead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do challenge you, though. I think I could outsmoke you or anybody for that matter, but even if I can't, I would like the challenge.
Yeah, I will.
A smoke-a-thon?
There's actually I posted something on Facebook the other day, which is this the thing you're referring to, or no? All right. Well, me and your brother were having a conversation the other day. We want to get together. We want to figure out how we could judge, like, you know what I'm saying, to a point where it's like, how can we really tell who can outsmoke who? We got to figure.
Measurements.
I'm coming
You
up
have
with
to
the
be a
names,
stickler
and
with
I will
measurements.
100. You're on the
You
list.
think
I
I
can-
would
can-
outsmoke
I'll-
people?
Yeah. So
All right.
you're in.
Oh, I'd be the judge.
When I figure
yes.
it out, you're in.
I would be the judge.
Thanks for admittance, but
So
You're
we are
welcome.
going to see this happen?
It's gonna
in a
happen
few-
eventually.
all right.
I think
Coming soon, guys.
Yeah.
I think I can come up with a really good way to measure out how to make sure that everybody's smoking the same amount and be, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I have
well, then
ideas.
We'll have a meeting.
We
Should
got
I
this
just come
going.
Make it
around
happen.
with snacks
Yes. We'll definitely.
Yeah,
like,
and
absolutely.
scorecards?
we
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Snack girl.
saying we need it planning, because if we don't have snacks, it's gonna get real
Snacks
miserable
and
real quick.
scorecards.
wait, so I can't eat when I'm high.
Well, you don't have to.
I backload. I eat and then I
They'll
smoke.
just be
yeah,
available.
that's fine. You can do
okay.
whatever you want.
Like, I don't know how
but
Kobayashi does his hot dog thing, but like that's how I do my weed thing.
Fair enough.
Is I carb load and then I run into the.
Yeah. I feel like eating after you smoke, it ruins the high sometimes. Like it brings you down.
Bro, you know black pepper makes you less high?
Yes, I do.
That is
what?
Yeah, dude. The one time we were at Ricky's house, I was telling the one guy, I don't remember his name, Ricky's friend, got super high on the dabs he gave, and he was like, he couldn't function, and I'm like, just have him chew on some black pepper, and they looked at me like, you're fucking with us. I'm like, no, I'm not.
They didn't, and they threw him in like a closet or something. Get some rest, but you're not sleeping on my bed.
Oh my God. That reminds me, I threw my friend on the front lawn when he was puking in my house.
Fuck that.
It was actually New Year's Eve. My girlfriends are like, that's me. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, he's fucking throwing the trash can and puking everywhere. I'm like, fuck that.
No, they really didn't throw that guy in the closet, though. I remember.
I really did throw him on the lawn.
I heard they did. And then
we did.
I remember
we took care of him.
Bert came in and was like, where's that guy or whatever? And I was like, Ricky threw him in the closet. And you know Bert, he was like, what? But yeah, I can't wait to see this smoke-a-thon. Coming soon, man. I was just watching.
Make sure you're subscribed to our fucking channel so you get all the information
before karaoke. Yeah.
Yes. Good job, man. I'll give you an 8.2 for that.
I'll take it.
Just because nobody did it. Nobody's done any subscribe shout out in a long time, I don't think we did one the past couple episodes.
Oh, a bunch of bitches.
But anyway, I was watching Mike Tyson's podcast. We watched like 3 episodes of it the other day. Right. No, Snoop Dogg was his guest.
Dude, that's a great episode.
And Snoop Dogg was like, have you ever been out-smoked? And Snoop Dogg was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have. Once, 420 in Amsterdam, going hit for hit with Willie Nelson.
Yep.
And Willie Nelson outsmoked the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only person that could outsmoke Wiz Khalifa too. Is Willie Nelson.
Wiz Khalifa, get the fuck, Willie Nelson. He must be able.
Listen, all right. The only thing separating people like us, who are already stoned, is the money.
Is money. I agree. 100%. I totally agree with that statement. I totally think I could smoke
I'm training
up there
for the
with
Olympics
the
with high school equipment.
I really do, dude.
You two motherfuckers think you can outsmoke Willie Nelson?
No. If we had the same access to the same quality weed and the amount of weed he had, yeah, fuck yeah, I could outsmoke Willie Nelson.
If we had training time, if Willie Nelson showed up right now and was like, I heard you motherfuckers were talking shit. What up?
Yeah,
I brought some weed. I would accept the challenge.
Oh my God.
I'd smoke until I was paralyzed though.
I just have like the training theme song from Mike Tyson's Punch Out in my head right now. That.
Picturing the same thing. We'll contact Willie Nelson and then like they'll be in the 80s sweatsuits and like fucking running to the art museum.
Yeah, little 8-bit Mac is just running with his trainer on the bike behind him.
Willie, if you're listening.
Fuck you, Willie.
All the little Kenzo kids are running to the art museum behind you.
Yep. You mean leaning on the art museum?
It's like NBA players going to like the local basketball court and just challenging, just local talent.
Yep.
I wish like famous stoners like Seth Rogen doesn't go back to fucking Quebec or whatever, and it's like
this guy's got some good points.
Like who's trying to stomp on my territory? What the fuck,
dude? We should reach out to Vice, yo. I feel like that's something they'd put on TV. They have like a bunch of weed shows.
Man, coming soon again. We need to get this shit rolling, guys.
We're an idea machine. Where were you last time, bro? We're an idea machine, man. Ultimately, we're just getting high, but like we'll get paid for it. I'm tired of paying for weed.
That's the dream.
It's the worst part of it, man.
Yeah. I don't think I talked about this on the show. I just always found that so fucking fascinating. These rich ass celebrities who have all kinds and tons of money will have a house party, and all they have to do is call up Bacardi and Miller, and they'll just supply all the alcohol. I'm sure they can call up one of these medical marijuana companies or recreational marijuana and the whole party's just supplied. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for free.
Pays to be famous, doesn't
it? Crazy.
Meanwhile, you rep Twisted Tea hard as fuck, and the least they can do is send a case your way per episode.
Right. Yes, Joe, I couldn't agree more. And
just a case. Get a variety pack. You get 12 delicious Twisted Tea cans in one variety pack. You get peach, raspberry, light, original flavor. Yo, seriously,
You had the
unimportant.
blueberry. You had the blueberry the other day. Remember?
Yo, that blew my mind. I had never had that before. Shout out James the Flame, the T-Man. Yo, I had never had blueberry twisted tea. It blew my. That's my
I didn't
favorite
even know they
flavor.
made that.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, neither did I. I actually found out about it like last summer, I think. But yeah, they were at the Roger Wilco. But yeah, twisted tea. I drink twisted tea all the time.
That's all he
and
drinks.
I actually
I'm pretty
stooped.
sure if you cut Jimmy open, he breathes twisted tea.
I stooped to emailing Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
I was like, it's worth a shot. It was actually Bucky behind me, that red bearded beauty behind me. How you doing, bud? So he was like, why don't you just like text them?
Yeah, you never know.
What can go wrong? And I was like,
Worst
you know
they could
what?
say is
That
no.
is a good idea. I texted them.
And no, they said.
Yeah. They said, fuck off.
Did they say
worst
something
happened.
though?
No, they emailed me back. They said, sorry, we're not sponsoring you, basically. So yeah.
Because you are seriously unimportant to them.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
in
I
the
don't
future-
You know what, Twisted Tea? I'll come back at you when we have a couple more subscribers. Maybe they want to see the plaque when we get our YouTube plaque. What's the first one? 100,000
Nah, fuck that. I think we should start our
100,000
own
subscribers?
subscribers.
Twisted
I think
Tea
you get the
company.
first plaque.
Take them down.
That's never even been in my mindset.
You don't know about plaques on YouTube?
I don't pay attention to that. I'm more into the art. I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a numbers guy. I do it for the art and just making people happy.
So you want it like a YouTube award?
You're in it for the money, I can tell, Jimmy.
I am not, actually. I am absolutely not. The money-hungry scoundrel is Carter.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, you want it like to get a plaque in the mail from YouTube?
Oh, I absolutely would. Any kind of recognition would feed my ego, so I would take that immediately. Yeah, I would accept that in a fucking heartbeat.
I feel that.
So let's start.
If my dad would hug me, I'd take it. Yeah. Dad, do you care about Plex? Do they make you happy, Dad?
It's a good thing you subscribed to our channel.
Right.
I want to see the $100,000 or the 100,000 subscriber plaque in the Fungin.
Oh, dude, I love you for saying that.
That would be cool, right? Right. So let's get a little bit promotional here. Our promotional little guest over there.
Hey,
Let's
hey.
talk about your podcast,
Joe the Show's Godcast?
Joe the Show's Godcast.
Hey, yeah, like I'm Joe Tyler. This is Joe the Show's Godcast. I've fucking said it a million fucking times, and I love saying it every time. I
think you're a little big-headed.
I probably. Yeah, I have to be, bro. It's
Godcast.
the God, because it's unbelievably
Yeah, there's no ego in
okay.
that at all.
None. And I'm a super atheist, and I'll talk about it all day. That's just, and it's just for attention, who just got like my daughter did it, and I got jealous, and I was like, I need a YouTube channel. Fuck that bitch. She's 10. She gets the joke. I shouldn't have said it. She's like, Daddy, as long as people laugh at your jokes, it's fine. So
How long have you been doing this podcast for? And would you like a shot?
a year just passed, and sure, I'll take another shot. And I told you when we first met that the number one thing that derails my podcast for me, because it's just me, I don't have a fantastic group like you guys do,
Oh,
is that I get too drunk and high, and then I'm like, all right, roll fucking camera, let's do
Wait,
it.
there's no other scumbags in Roxborough that you can find?
I found all of them, and they all came on. So then I just start bringing other people on.
Well, cheers, homie.
But cheers. This
Cheers.
is whiskey.
So, Joe, you have the podcast, and then you also do these cool short films on your YouTube, too. When did you start doing that?
So shout out Swell Wells. He has his own following on Instagram. He had like 80K followers doing like little short funny clips, but he wanted to do a couple like more serious things, I guess. So he hit up a friend of his, Joe Smoot, who's a friend of mine. But Joe was like, "It sounds like you need an actor. I'm not comfortable like being like an actor type." I had just started openly like trying to get acting gigs, so he passed it off to me. So we started doing that, and since then I've jumped onto one feature length film. So I'm doing it for fun, man. And like I love reading script. I love fucking being on camera. Cinema has always been dope to me.
So have you been acting since you were a kid, or is this something that just started?
No, I've been doing stand-up since I was like 22.
Oh, that's right. You weren't talking about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's like stage performance has always been cool. Like having a continuous flow. Like if you're on stage, you have to be on for 5 to 7 minutes. So to do a scene for me after all those years was like, all right, I can realistically see myself doing 5 to 7 minutes straight of having to be in character. Because that's what you have to do to tell jokes. Because, like, I'm a scumbag, but, like, not every day. You know, but when I'm on stage, like, I have to be scumbag for, like, 7 minutes.
Yeah. That
You know?
totally makes sense.
Have you? Is there any footage of your stand-up? Because I know I saw a picture on your Instagram. I think.
If I did a deep dive, I probably could find a couple. But I wasn't into promotion back then. Like, I was super insecure.
You were just doing it to do it.
Well, I started doing it because I was in AA when I was younger.
Okay.
So they were like, if it makes you uncomfortable, you should probably do it. And in my head, as much as I love stand-up comedy, I was always scared to death of more than one person looking at me at a time. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll do this. It makes me uncomfortable. And I ended up loving that shit. So it wasn't for me, I'm not going to promote myself and like I'm a comedian now. Like I enjoyed doing stand-up on the weekends. I got like 2 paid gigs a year, which was cool for like beer money
Super
or whatever.
cool, man. Yeah, for sure.
Never anything crazy, but
We should send you out to AC with Gary G.
Gary G.
Yeah, we're friends with this dude, Gary G. He's a pretty talented comedian. They'd probably let you up on stage one time. Maybe we can sit on the VIP couches again, Carter.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, I'm always down to do a set, bro. I always have a solid 5 to 7 ready to go.
Dude, so, you know, be honest. How good were the laughs? Your last show you did?
The last time I was on stage was 3 years ago, mostly because of COVID. And then I took a year off because, like, there's some shit I needed to tend to. Most people, like, have day jobs, and I have kids, so time went elsewhere. But 3 years ago, I got a couple. Like, some jokes just suck, no matter who you are. Like, some of your jokes just...
Oh, yeah.
But the more you do it, the more you, like, it filters, like, all right, this kind of joke for this crowd, whatever. So, like, maybe 50%, which is good, because I learned what not to do. There's some shit you just shouldn't say on stage sometimes.
Yeah.
And you learn that very quick.
Well,
so.
you have to evaluate your crowd, too, I think. And one thing I was wondering, and I wanted to ask you, I wanted to ask Gary G this, actually. So I would think you... sorry. Fuck.
Yeah, right?
Shut up.
Jesus.
So this is when he starts speaking Neanderthal.
I think I just spoke buckish.
Yeah, right.
So...
Take another shot.
Do you have a really funny joke, and then do you have the shittier ones that you want to test out while the crowd? So say you do a couple funny jokes while the crowd's rolling. You know what I mean? At one point, it doesn't even matter what you say; they're still going to be laughing at the next thing you say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're on a roll, like even if like the next joke doesn't land super well,
Everybody's
or like it's
still
really not a good
crazy
joke,
from the last one, right?
sure, they like you.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll laugh, like, oh, okay, but, like, the last one was cool, next one will be fine, like, cool, you're trying, like, keep going. Like, they're supportive after a couple solid laughs, because there's a give and take. You know, if you deliver on what you're there for, which is to entertain them, they give you that slack of, like, all right, that wasn't as good, but, like, we got a good track record, we're buddies now. You know, there's that exchange. But, yeah, dude, sometimes you get on a roll, and, like, you're like, I could say whatever the fuck. I could go 3, 4, 5 more minutes. Just drag this along, but... I don't know, it depends on what you're doing. There are some times, and a lot of people don't know this, if you sign up for a 5-minute set, there's a guy waving you to shut the fuck up. at 4.5 minutes, there's a fucking skinny guy in the back with a fucking light on his camera, like, shut the fuck up. 5 minutes. It's over. It's done.
What do you guys think? I think stand-up comedy is probably, I think, one of the scariest things in entertainment.
That's
you know what
hard,
I mean?
yeah.
I'd probably want to throw up on the stage.
Like,
It's uncomfortable.
if they don't like you, it's just crickets. Can you imagine that shit? Just like,
Oh, dude, no, dude. That's why I'll never do it, ever.
fuck. It must, yeah.
What's
must be scary.
what's one of your retired jokes that you really like a lot, but maybe like didn't land very well? Because I don't want to step on your new material that you go out for, but
Yeah.
how about something you retired that you really love?
So, yeah, I have a Caitlyn Jenner joke, but it's like,
Do it.
it's a football joke that she is involved in.
Do it.
All right, let's hear it.
Do it.
That I didn't like that Tom Brady and the Patriots got penalized all those draft picks and money for deflating some balls. Bruce Jenner just got rid of his, and like, love that dude. Tom Brady's a champion. All right, multiple championships. Bruce Jenner has like 1 medal. I don't know. See, people get to Caitlyn Jenner and they're like, nope, we're not laughing at this. And I'm like, good, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And that's why
You absolutely fucking should, because it's funny as shit.
Yeah, I just didn't think that joke was very funny.
the premise, but that's what it is. You throw it out there and you see what, and they're just like, nope. And I'm like, all right, we're moving on. But you get to bigger and better things. You learn that like stories like probably get better than like little like shock and awe jokes. Like you can offend someone and it's like, all right, that was cool. But this, like Dave Chappelle, motherfucker tells a story. Like he has a story and a fucking punchline. Whereas like, I
kicked her in the pussy.
Right.
That was a great fucking setup.
And he's like, I'm just gonna start talking. I'm just gonna start talking, and it's gonna lead there. I'm telling you. And you just start talking. But that's what it's been now. Like you go to parties, like meet people. And you just have that dialogue where, like, they're going to let me talk to them, and I'm just going to tell this story, and it's going to end up being funny. And then you take that to the next party, and you, like, tell that story again, and you change it a little bit. It's like being a waiter. You talk to 100 different people a fucking day. Like, you can change shit up. You can tell them your different name every fucking time, you know? And if people like that, I call myself JT instead of Joe Tyler. Like, guess what? I'm JT now. Like, same thing with jokes.
So, I give you a lot of credit, man. Because, like I said, that shit seems so scary. That stand-up shit. And Ant's buddy Marks, he was actually on the couch for that 420 episode we were talking about. He's trying out comedy. I give him credit, man, too. And he doesn't let shit knock him down either. And I guess that's how comedians have to be. You know, you can't let a bad night knock you down.
Oh, because then you'll stop doing it because you're gonna have bad nights.
Yeah.
Most of my nights are bad. Like, obviously, I like never put myself fully into it until this past like 365 days. But like, yeah, man, if you assume you're gonna go out and kill shit every time, you're gonna have a bad time. Like you have to fail. But that's how you're like committed to it or like you're in it. Yeah. Is that you just keep losing? Word. Well, I showed up.
Yeah, man. Failure's the building blocks, dude.
But you have to admit, like all of you can admit, making someone laugh feels pretty fucking good.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a little dopamine hit, like, wow, they actually liked what I had to say. Like,
I am so funny, I should be a comedian. But I just have to get my material together, right, Ant?
You're doing it now. You're all doing it now.
That's the
We're
reaction.
trying. So
can we add crickets to that later?
We should get some cricket noises.
So we all just watched, well, I don't know if you didn't watch it yet. What is the name of the short film?
Stranger.
I did not watch that.
It's really good. We'll put it on after we're done.
Okay.
And there's this, it was really well put together. I loved it. What is it? How many minutes is it?
Shout out Kasim Sewell-Wells. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But I meet someone at the bar, and I didn't like the way that they denied my offering of a drink, so I tried to change their mind. But it's to the point where I have them tied to a chair, and I'm like, there's this dialogue I have with them.
Yeah, do the line.
Is that you dude, do the line.
Do the line.
Fucking do the toes thing.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Oh, god damn it.
Act a guy. Do the line.
Oh my god.
So you've been tippy-toeing around my questions all night. I figured if I take your toes, that you're not going to go anywhere, and we can figure this out. So I don't know, like, I was told to, like, improv it, and I had a torch, and dude had his shoes off because I had his ankles tied to the chair. I'm like, I'm going to burn this motherfucker's toes.
Dude, we were cracking up when we first watched that scene. It was really cool, and it was all improv, right?
Yeah, there was direction from Kasim, who was the cameraman as well. He knew exactly where he wanted it to go and how long he wanted it to take. Like, I took way too long half the time. They cut so much shit out because he's like, dude, this is a 12-minute thing. I want it to be 5. So, but no, there was no script. 0 script.
That was really good for no script.
Yeah, definitely good improv, man. And I am
Appreciate
going
it.
to add the link to the video in the description here, down below. And I'm also I haven't done it in a long time. I'm going to add a little short snippet
No.
of the
I
toe
know. Are we allowed
scene.
to do that?
Yeah, listen.
I cleared it with Joe. We're professional.
I know what's
On
coming.
the post itself, on the Instagram post itself, you will see that I have tagged both the other actor and the director/cameraman. As long as they get credit, bro, post
dude.
whatever the hell you
Yeah.
want of it.
So go down there, click the link to the video.
Dude, can we get a drum roll?
Go watch the 5-minute short
Here it
film,
comes.
Stranger.
Here it comes.
I'm going to add a little tiny clip, and I'm going to add it in
Coming.
right now.
So, toes? You can't walk out of here without your toes. You've been tippy-toeing around my questions all fucking night. I figure if I take your toes, we can get straight to it. Oh, don't fucking do shit to my toes.
And we're back!
Oh, there it is.
That was so
How did
good.
you not blast the horn for that shit? Dude, come on. Come on. God damn.
But yeah, man, I love working with them. Those short films are great. Right now, I just wrapped a music video with Ty Lawton, who's a really good punk rock and rapper from Philly. He actually works with Jadakiss. Jadakiss is actually going to post a music video. His newest music video for his hit Dead End is out on his Instagram. But the next video he drops, I'm in that John, and Jadakiss himself is going to show some love on that. So that's
Good
exciting.
shit, man. You're going to get some following coming your way from that, probably.
Followers are dope, and like a hug from my dad, but a hand job. I haven't had one of those in so long. I feel like that's the
good
trophy I
old-fashioned.
need,
Quarter turnaround.
bro.
Yeah, we got Bucky's here. He's not doing anything but fucking shoving cookies down his throat.
Bucky has very feminine hands, so that'd be fine.
Feminine hands.
I'm Canadian, bro.
Covered in
it's
scars and tattoos. Very feminine.
Covered in the life of Philadelphia.
Don't you have Thug Life tattooed on your knuckles?
My dude.
fine. Get rid of the T. Just
Straight
get rid of
OG.
the T. Just get hug life and just be a different person, bro. Just change it around.
So, Joe, what are your future? Do you have any ideas for the future with your
Hey, you
acting
ever do any
career?
porn?
So episode 20.
Oh, he hasn't. He didn't say no right away. That wasn't a direct no. That question normally gets everybody. Go ahead, do
So
tell.
I haven't done porn yet. Like, I'm considering it. I'm not as confident in my sex game than I am in my acting. But maybe I'm a good enough
Practice
actor
makes perfect, yo.
to have a good enough sex game. I can act like I'm a
That's
god
where
in
it is,
bed.
man.
Episode 28
Where the
of
money
my
is.
podcast, I called the Rodcast, and it was me and 3 other friends reviewing pornography. So I'm cultured in it.
See?
I'm not an addict.
Ant just
Mom.
found out about this whole reviewing porn thing.
Wait, yeah, no, I didn't know they. Why would I watch somebody review porn though when I could just watch regular porn?
You don't
Doesn't
wanna-
make sense.
but-
You
You don't-
seem pretty excited to find out what it was, though.
Yeah, I was interested because it was a new thing. But hold on, before we go any further, we need to acknowledge porn 69. It's our 69th episode right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to. That was supposed to be your opening.
See
I'll
what
do the opening
marijuana
right
does
now.
to you people. That's why you should smoke a ton of it.
Do all of it. Yo, episode 69, I am so hype on this because this is literally the foundation of which I find myself hilarious is 69 jokes and dick jokes.
You know, sex stuff.
Sex stuff, it's pretty funny and cool.
Nice.
If you're not having sex, you're a fucking loser.
Yes.
So 69's dope. But, like, no, I'm honored that, like, I confirmed it before I got here. Like, yo, am I episode 69? And Jimmy's like, I think so. Thank you.
Big deal, man.
Thank you for that.
I wanted to put dildos all over the place, but they were like, it's not in our budget.
Really?
Yeah. He wanted to put dildos. He wanted to decorate the garage
See,
in dildos.
they were like, we can afford one dildo, and I think that would have been weird. I need at least 20 dildos.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
share. Yeah. I'd want
Well, yeah, all we could afford was the one dildo, and he's over there eating cookies all night.
We can barely afford that one.
So, all right, back to the future plans in your acting career. I'm interested.
Back to the future.
So I'm
Plans.
wrapping a movie called Crystal Lake, which is a horror movie themed in the world of Jason Voorhees, which is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to drop Halloween next year, 2020. But for the future, right now, I'm taking this winter off season, kind of like I'm taking any work that's coming my way that seems my type. But I want to do it the right way. I want to get a resume together, get professional headshots done. And I want to
An
be
IMDb page, perhaps.
Dude, absolutely. There's so many people I meet on sets of shit, and they're like, "Here's my IMDb page," and like, have you been on like Clubhouse and shit? And I'm like, no, but like, Is that all it takes for me right now to like enter that work? So I'm gonna take the next 2 months to tend to my children, and then I'll neglect them to be an actor. But right now,
hey man, at least you tried.
But
just prep them first, you know.
No, they know. They don't expect me to stay around long. 2 months is like amazing for them.
Hey man, that's what they do in nature, man. They're like you're on your own. You came out of me.
It makes them stronger, bro.
Yeah,
it's Russian style.
That's what happens.
You said your daughter's 10. You have a son too, right?
My son Ashton's actually in the movie too.
Is he?
Lake.
Okay, cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, which he's super excited about. Yeah, I have an 8-year-old, 9-year-old son, 10-year-old daughter. She's about to be 11. Yeah, so she has a boyfriend. Can we talk about that for a sec?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Can we please? So I didn't get mad at her out loud.
Yeah, no.
I was very silent with my anger. I just gave her a hug, and I was like, but he's not a Listen, Belle, turn this off.
He's an ugly little fucker, isn't he?
He's not. Yeah, dude. It's right. And my daughter's beautiful, and I'm like, baby girl, listen.
You could do
the
better.
world is much vainer than you think.
That's crazy.
Hold out. Like, please just hold out.
That's funny, man.
He was probably the most vocal, you know?
That's crazy.
But I'm single, and my 10-year-old daughter has a boyfriend. I don't know what to think about that. But I think her life is much well put together than mine.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Man.
Like she don't got a job. She can spend all day like paying attention to people. I can't.
Well, me and Joe followed. I'm doing it again. Me and Joe followed each other on TikTok the other day.
Oh, you're a TikTok?
And I'm gonna add. I'm gonna show you all how good of a dad is, or a dad Joe is, right now.
Do it.
Fuck!
I'm telling your mom.
Screw you.
And we're back.
Multiple orgasms in one episode. It's crazy.
You don't know.
It's like Jimmy's superpower.
Are you talking about the chip, bro?
No. Well, you're supposed to have seen what we added in. We're real Hollywood around here. No, it's the video of your son.
Oh.
Yeah. Say fuck or whatever.
Fuck. But he won't say it if I don't let him. If I were to tell him no, he'd be like, okay.
Yeah, you just wanted to get it for the talk.
Yeah. For the heat. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna be on daddy's TikTok. Let's go.
No.
He's like, fuck!
He seems like a cool little dude. And you were like, I'm telling your mom, and what did he say? He was like, screw you.
I was like, bro. I was like, screw you. I was like, word, fair. That's fair.
You know what else Joe did? He gave his son the Pocky one chip challenge.
I would too. Did you tell him what it was?
It was his idea. First off,
right.
we both got one. Listen, all right. So if something is deadly, don't sell it at 7-Eleven. I think that's just, except for cigs, keep selling those. But
dude, them taquitos, they'll get you, man.
But no, dude, they sell those chips at fucking 7-Eleven. My son's like, I saw them on YouTube. I'm like, we can be on YouTube too. So we get those fucking we take the chips home. So here's where I failed as a parent and a person. So after buying it, he's like, Daddy, we should probably get a drink. I'm like, you're smart. I didn't think of that. You're right. This man gets an orange soda. So I don't know if you know this, but I did not know this, but a carbonated drink.
Not a good idea.
Nope. Don't do that. So he learned. I didn't, because I didn't do that shit, because that was a little sketchy to me. I'm like, orange soda? Sounds kind of stupid, kid, but do your fucking thing. One bite. Dude tries to muscle it out. He's like, this ain't that bad. It's cool.
Yeah, he really did. It was funny.
He threw himself on me. He was like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm like, all right, then get off camera, dude. What the fuck? Like, you're in my shot. Get out of here.
You didn't have a very good time doing your one chip challenge.
No, dude,
either,
that was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had. Like internal pain wise, that shit sucked.
And Carter, if you would have watched that video on the Shameless and Aimless page.
How tender.
No, this was bad because not only did we do the one chip challenge, but we took Hot Ones, the last dab, and put like a shit ton of that sauce on it. And dude, I died for like 2 hours.
Didn't you die for like in other ways for like 2 days?
No, like my stomach was so upset. Like I had to lay on the couch for like 2 hours. I was fucking done.
Yeah, well, was it you or Drew that said like you were on the toilet the whole next day too?
I don't remember being on the toilet.
I
the
think
next
it was
day.
Drew.
Can
Drew
I ask you
was,
a
like,
personal
all fucked
question?
up from it.
Can I ask you
Sure.
a person? How tender was your butthole?
No, I think I was
To
okay in
touch?
that.
Because as I mentioned earlier, and like it's a hardship, my finger broke through the toilet paper earlier, so like I can only.
Dude, that's how I judge a human, like by what kind of toilet paper you use in your household. If you don't use 2-ply,
Are you one of those
crazy.
psychos that cares about how the toilet paper is put on the toilet
No,
paper
that I don't
roll?
give a fuck about. I don't even care if it's on a
I
fucking
do.
stand or not.
And it should be over.
But if it's
Yeah, I
thin
don't know.
toilet paper, their food's just not spicy enough, and I
Yeah.
think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, 100%.
You go over
I don't
someone's
respect
crib-
somebody that doesn't eat spicy foods.
If they have 3-ply, they spice their food correctly.
Dude, the baby wipes, I'm telling you.
But real
Secret
quick,
weapon.
I
It's a
put
secret weapon.
I agree with Carter. I always put the toilet paper over. And I moved in when I was younger. I moved in with Shireen. Shout out to you, you fucking psychopath.
Damn.
I moved in with her, you know. I put the next roll of toilet paper on the thing. You know, took my shit or whatever.
You know.
or
And-
whatever. I pooped.
You know, or
And,
whatever. Took my shit.
left. She like lost her mind because she, like I said, she's a fucking psycho, and she was like, Jim, like she sat me down. It was like a serious fucking thing. She's like, Jim, listen, there's one thing I can't tolerate, and no, there's a bunch of things that she can't tolerate, but this is one of them. The toilet paper has to be under.
So would it have been better if you just didn't replace it at all?
No, it probably would have been
Wow,
worse.
dude, that's crazy, yo.
She also,
For
I hope
spider
you're-
reasons.
I hope you're
You
watching.
should have left it off the thing and like just behind the toilet.
I hope you're watching, Shreen. But if you were the, the host like you're supposed to be, maybe we could have talked about this.
Oh.
But anyway,
She said she ain't got no nipples.
Shots fired.
cheers. But she also to do because I would like do my dish or whatever perfectly fine. I know how to fucking do dishes, right? She wouldn't like the way they were done, so she taught me the one day how to do dishes. I'm like fucking 18, and so her way to doing dishes is the water has to be 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh, dude.
To make the
she's one of
dishes
those ones,
clean.
Joe? Nah, fuck that.
You need
Yeah.
hot water though.
Yeah, so the skin. She likes your skin to burn off your hands in order to have the dish clean.
Restaurant style. That's
Yeah.
how they make you do it in the restaurants.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I worked in a restaurant for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
I'm never trying to get you a job again.
He's like, I've been in the shit, man. 4 hours.
Yeah, Maggie got me a job at a restaurant, right?
Hold on, I haven't heard this.
Oh, I worked there, like I said, for no, not 4 hours, like 7 or something.
What happened?
I couldn't do it. It was like it was. I'll give you guys credit. Like Maggie, you were a server for what?
14 years.
14 years. Yeah, it's.
You couldn't make it fucking
I give those
10
motherfuckers
hours.
credit. No, it's not that I couldn't make it. I was just like, fuck this. It was a long bus ride and shit. But the
Good for
dishwasher.
you, Jim. You should never settle.
No, the dishwasher machine was. I wanted to actually be a dishwasher after I was back there. I was like, oh my god, this thing looks so cool. It's like a little car wash. All kinds of shit happens. Yeah, it was a place called Carrabba's, which I've never even eaten at before.
I have never eaten at
It's
a
Italian
Carrabba's
cuisine.
either.
It's pretty
And
delicious.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, but is
I
it
tried
Olive
some.
Garden delicious? Because Olive Garden, yeah, it's delicious, but really, no,
I
it's
don't
not.
think Olive Garden's delicious at all, dude. What do you think, Joe? Do you like Olive Garden?
I can't fathom eating at Olive
Yeah,
Garden.
see,
no.
so then Carrabba's is not like an Olive
No,
Garden. is what I'm
Carrabba's
asking.
Carrabba's
Like,
is good.
that-
It's good
okay.
food.
It's like a step up from
I
the
thought it
Olive
was just
Garden.
like an Olive Garden. That's why I've never gone there.
I wouldn't eat there either, but like it's different, I guess.
Yeah, when you come from an
I
Italian
don't
family,
know. I
you
get
don't
a
go
I get a
to Italian
hankering for
restaurants
Olive
like that.
Garden. Some things.
Oh,
like
I hate
McDonald's.
Olive Garden.
Yeah,
I love
don't-
McDonald's.
I don't fucks with Olive
I
Garden.
used to love Olive Garden
I
when Olive
know.
Garden was good.
The
but it's
breadsticks
just
and
not good
Alfredo, I'm
anymore.
happy.
When I
man.
actually
Yeah.
felt like family, not like
Right.
now.
But anyway, the dishwasher thing, it's so cool. I don't know if every
Shout out to
restaurant's
Dark
like
Fallow,
that.
yeah.
Dude,
The dishwasher.
It was like a whole car wash. Different sections. It looked so fun, dude.
Did you want to ride it? Did you want to ride the little car wash?
Yeah, kind of.
Then how'd you only last 7 hours if it was such a delightful experience?
Because I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then I got in trouble by Maggie. Do you remember
No,
that?
you fucking did it.
Yeah, I did.
Isn't he such a cop?
No, Maggie got me. I was in trouble. She called me. I was like,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, I did.
She called me and she was like, "You motherfucker!
Did I say that?
You fucking quit with no notice!" And that
I
was
didn't
completely.
say that. Did I?
I will never get you a job ever. Nah, well, I mean, she was, I guess, a little more delightful than I'm making it seem.
more delightful.
That's
No,
very
but
specific.
She was lied to by some scum that worked at the manager at Carrabba's, because I did give him notice. I said, I'm having family troubles in another state. I don't think I'm coming back.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
I've used that same excuse to quit a job before.
In another state?
No, in Philadelphia. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I
I
was like-
emailed the guy and said, I'm moving out west. I got to deal with some family shit. Not sure when I'll be back.
Yeah.
Never drove out west.
Sorry.
Never, just pieced the fuck
Like,
out.
Sorry,
sorry, I have
that's
to go.
crazy.
I have to be
here.
in Arkansas
Yep.
this weekend.
My heart
I'm
is in
sorry.
Ohio.
Jim. Banger, you know?
God.
But no, he went and told everybody at the restaurant that I quit with no notice. And yeah.
I was busting my friend's balls who worked
Yeah,
there.
and he was busting Maggie's friend's balls that worked there, feeding her a bunch of lies. Maggie thought I worked there for like, it was like my
week.
training day.
I thought it was.
I was
I
like,
thought
yeah,
you were
fuck
there
this.
for 1 week.
No, it was my training day.
You
You
were like-
smoked PCP at Carrabba's?
That sounds
No.
awesome.
Write that book now, bro. Write
That's
that book
why it's
now.
the best Italian restaurant.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have the uniform still. We should go dine there, and I should wear.
Go
The
ahead.
Carrabba's
I'm
uniform.
down.
Can we go make a video where you
Dude,
pretend to
dude.
work there?
Fucking get up,
Just
get
to
your,
fuck with people's food and shit?
And
No.
either like get
I
your
ain't
get
a
up, right?
scum.
We'll all go sit down. You get in your uniform, just walk right to the fucking back in the kitchen, grab us a bunch of food, and serve us. And then just
Yes.
take the shirt off and eat with us.
Yes.
Bro, put a GoPro on me. I'll do it.
Hey, dude.
I'm down. Let's do it. But we'll like pay and shit. We're not going to be scumbags. But
I want to
that'll still
see
be-
how
No.
long it takes.
We'll steal
Dude,
it.
like I said, isn't he such a cop, man?
I want to see how long
you.
it takes before we get caught.
Yeah, he's like, we'll pay.
We'll be
pay.
good. We'll be good, I
We'll
swear.
pay.
I wish
I'm
I could
sorry.
arrest you and fucking sentence you to like Guantanamo Bay if it was still open.
I love you, Jim.
Big Bob's dick.
Guantanamo
tastes
Bay
like
got
shit.
canceled a couple years ago.
He got canceled socially.
Oh, man.
It physically exists, just socially. Guantanamo Bay is just like, I don't know. You're not allowed to be seen with Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You can't save their number in your phone. People will know.
So, Joe, tell us a story.
You got Jimmy with your Guantanamo Bay joke, yeah.
All right,
Tell us a story.
I'll tell you a story, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
The story of a little actor.
The actor
Sorry,
guy.
that's all I got.
The actor guy.
Yeah, the actor guy.
Real Joe, we were like, that's what I was calling you. I was like, oh, how do we know this actor guy? It's like, did we meet him at UWF?
Danny fucking Newport.
Danny fucking Newport.
That dude.
He's friends with Danny Newport. They all
Oh, is
live in
that-
the fancy Roxborough part of the city.
Super fucking fancy,
Very
and it's
fancy.
within the Philadelphia city limits. So
Yes, very fancy.
we're from the trenches too.
That's funny.
Those motherfuckers in Roxborough,
that's-
they drink their drinks with their pinky out,
Yep.
right, Joe?
That's the Roxborough Me Too. It's like Philly's tough. Me too.
Yep.
We're Philly too. All right.
100%
Where you get to just go be an actor.
The rest of Philly's scared. We're like us as
Yeah.
well. Let's go chase our ambitions.
Silly us with jobs.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Hey.
Danny Newport, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is a job. Make it work. Do you, dude?
I love Danny Newport. He came on. We did a podcast that went so well that we thought like we need to add more to this, and we just made it a project, and that's gonna get wrapped soon. I love Danny Newport.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Danny
was
Newport's
driving the
super
other
cool,
day,
man.
and all the kids are smoking dope came on Spotify.
Dude,
actually.
that
It
is
was
such a
pretty funny.
recognizable song.
Yeah,
I
it's a
told him
banger.
like,
All the kids are smoking dough.
Yeah. that's
And
a
Where's
banger.
my medicine?
but that song's been out for years, bro.
Dude, that's a good song, man.
Yeah, it is a banger.
Yeah, no, he was one where I was like, when he walked in, I was like, oh my god, who the fuck is this guy? But he was a wonderful guest, man.
Yeah, he was a top I would say a top 10 guest.
Yeah, it was totally cool.
He's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
His number one priority is like, yo, dude, I just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, I'm here with you, so why don't you have a good time too? And let's just do that. And it's like, that's awesome. So we had like 2 cases of beer, and we're just like, we're gonna turn the camera on and have ourselves a good fucking time.
Fucking A, dude. That's where it starts, right?
Yeah.
And
Then he got handsy.
That's how this
Then he got
started.
handsy. Breaking news. Danny Newport got handsy.
Oh, shit.
did he fondle you, Joe?
I didn't like the way he looked at me.
I swear to God, he looked me right in the eye and said, let's get it on.
Yeah.
Did he whisper in your ear? He goes, "Where's my medicine?"
Where's my medicine? All the kids are smoking.
I felt pressure to say, right here, Daddy. And the rest was just a Twisted Tea-induced coma. I browned out for a moment.
Oh, man.
I feel like we both got a shit end of our sticks that night.
Uh-oh.
Was this all in the fungin?
I wish. No. I was... Funny story, actually. I was house sitting for a friend of mine, and we had the whole house, and he came over. He's like, "We're alone? This whole fucking house?" Like, yeah.
You look like a house sitter.
Yeah.
What?
You look like a house sitter.
Dude,
Keep it going.
Jimmy.
Uh,
What kind of a fucking...
I just got typecast.
Wow. I can't believe that just was said.
You look like it.
And with such hate, too. I seen it in
Do
his
you want
face.
another shot, Jimmy?
He looked like you fucking dirty house.
Fucking dirty motherfucking
Right.
house sitter.
How dare you?
All right, get back to your house sitting story.
That house doesn't need you. All houses
Yeah,
are beautiful.
Jim.
All right,
Yeah.
so I believe it started with brown chicken where. Yeah, I'm just sitting in this house.
What?
I don't know. The weed just kicked in for a sec.
Yes, Your Honor, there was music playing, and we did dance. No, we had we had a bunch of beers, and he gave me a private concert. I recorded.
So, see, you did do porn.
So let's speak vaguely enough to where it could have been porn. We can do that. Let's not nail down any solid details and
Yes.
just go with the premise.
Let
that,
your imaginations run wild, internet.
yeah, did me and Danny Newport have sweet, passionate lovemaking that night? Maybe.
Maybe,
I
maybe
don't know.
not.
I can't confirm nor
The
deny.
world will never know.
But whether we did or didn't, it was awesome.
Yeah, there was a private concert. Now you got me kind of picturing Danny Norpet.
Norpert. Danny
Danny
Newport.
Newport.
Danny Newport.
Sorry, guys, too many shots. So
Standing
far.
here, parent.
Danny Norport dancing like Buffalo Bill at the house you were house sitting.
He was doing that Tiny Tim song. Tiptoe through the window, through the garden.
My
Oh
God.
my god. Joe, I think you're my favorite guest so far, dude. Oh my
Thanks,
god.
guy. And I didn't even tell my joke yet. That's awesome.
Oh.
So Danny Newport, he was awesome to work with. I can't wait to wrap up our project because he does a lot of dope shit at the Grape Room in Manayunk. So
Yeah,
that's going to
dude.
be an awesome project. to
All right,
look
well,
forward
cool.
to.
He's had his spotlight.
Yeah,
You're
Danny
a
Yeah,
Newport.
we're moving on.
Fuck that guy. He was all yesterday. We're on
Yeah.
in the future.
I'm Joe Tyler, and this is about me.
Plug your shit, buddy.
Yeah, what do you got going on? Anything coming up?
I just picked up a clothing sponsorship from Apostle Clothing, based out of Manayunk, which has been pretty dope.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, so come the new year, there is going to be a revamp and reboot of my podcast because so far it's been me and any shitty mic that happens to work that day, and my guests. And every single one of my guests has been awesome. I like you said, the worst one is probably the one that I haven't aired. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, moving forward, I have a Deadpool coming up. I do it every year. Last year,
That's right.
that is how I started my YouTube channel and my Instagram. Is I started the Deadpool. Do you guys want to join?
Yeah, can we enter your Deadpool?
I think
how
I
does
do.
one enter a Deadpool? Like, I know what a Deadpool is, but I don't know how it works.
Great. Here are rules, and I'm so happy you asked because people get confused, and I get it. Rules are hard, and that's why we don't follow them. But
Dude,
you're gonna
this
try
guy's like
with
a
me,
T-shirt maker like crazy, dude. He's just spitting out T-shirts.
They're seriously unimportant, so they're
Right.
they're yours.
Oh shit! See, video proof. We get all the money, all the money from it.
Okay.
So the way the Deadpool works is I want you to send me 3 A, B, or C list celebrities. D list celebrities don't count because they're like us. They don't matter. When we die, no one gives a fuck. So just the famous people. You pick, I want 3, and then assign each of them a month. To guess that they would die in. For whatever reason, you can tell me for like a laugh but whatever. So a celebrity and a month, 3.
Should we give our picks on live on the air?
I'm down. I have a couple to spin off, but Jimmy, kick it off because I know you've been thinking about it the longest.
I gotta fucking think about that for a couple days or so. I don't fucking. You gotta give me a minute.
Man.
Yeah, I think so too.
So submit.
Yeah, I have one ready.
Give me 1 or 2 each, but submit your actual submissions afterwards.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give this right here just to piss Ant off.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Springer.
Why do you think he's gonna die?
Former mayor of Cincinnati.
Yeah, former mayor of Cincinnati, Jerry Springer in June.
Okay.
Jerry Springer.
That's kind of fucked up, Jim.
Oh, dude, wait
Did
till
I
you get
attack
to
your
me,
heart?
bro.
Did I claw your heart out?
I mean, I didn't. Jerry's not sick, not that I know of. I mean, he's doing judge shit right now.
And you know what? My next one is I wouldn't consider him a D-list celebrity. He is really out there right now. Joe Exotic.
I knew you
March.
were.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that, and that one hits close to home because today he actually fucking released a video that he's basically getting fucked over and not getting treated for the cancer that is vigorously eating away at him. So he's
All right,
probably
yeah.
not
So
gonna
good
Joe
pick.
Exotic in March.
So good pick. All right, dude's dying of cancer. He's in jail. All right.
Yeah.
That's a
And
good
I'll give my
start.
third one. Fuck it. Sharon Osbourne.
Ooh.
November.
That would be
Before Ozzy?
Oh, damn.
Yes.
dude. That's a crazy ass. That's some crazy ass fucking. See, I gotta think of I don't know.
All right.
That's some fucking deep shit.
My picks are I will.
I
go
would
on
be
your-
very
go on your
upset
thing
if
and-
any of
and
them
enter
come
my
true.
picks.
Can I tell you the most just for base, just so you guys know where to have your mindset? Can I tell you the more fucked up ones
Go
that
ahead.
people have submitted to me last year? Oscar Lindblom.
I don't know who that is.
He's a Flyers player, right, who just overcame cancer treatment and returned to the NHL this season. Someone picked him to die this year.
Oh my god.
Dude, is there money involved?
No, but you win a T-shirt.
See, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that T-shirt.
That's what you gotta earn it, dude.
Quarter-
I picked Bam Margera last year, which was
That's not
also
a bad pick.
That would have made sense.
So now that you know the fucked up ones, like picking old people ain't that bad.
No.
Carter, what's your one that you want to give up?
I'm pretty sure Betty White's going this year.
Dude, I just watched a video today on her too. She just bought a bear.
She just
What?
bought, she's definitely
She's
going
living-
this year.
Oh my
What a
god.
bear.
I swear to God, no. Like she for years, she's like had a bunch of exotic animals living in her house, and she was like, she always would go and like interact with this bear for years, and she just made it so like he lives on her land now.
Can I go on record and say
Swear to God.
I hope
the
that
internet.
bear fucking eats her.
Oh my god.
This is
Yeah.
your year. She celebrates her 100th birthday in January this year. So what better way to celebrate
a
a century
badass way
than to
to
get
go
eaten
out.
by a fucking bear?
Dude, that is a badass way to go out.
All right, wait.
Just yet another reason why my pick is Betty White in January.
Yeah.
Solid pick. Solid pick.
I would like to retract my Jerry Springer.
All right, this guy.
Can I do that? I haven't even entered yet.
He's like, Jerry?
Yeah, no, I'm
Jerry?
sticking with Joe
Jerry?
Exotic and Sharon. But yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to be serious, and I'm going to go with Queen Elizabeth in February.
That's not a bad
Crazy,
pick.
yo. Yeah, that's a hard one.
I think she's actually already dead, to tell you the truth. I hope
she's
she's
just
not.
propped
yeah.
up.
Right.
I think they're just
She
waiting.
died
Yeah.
12 years ago.
They're waiting for Prince Charles to die before they announce it.
Yeah, they
Most-
reanimated her corpse.
Most people agree with you, Jimmy. Most people on mine, I had over 100 submissions last time. I think we reached like 140 something. But most people picked Queen Elizabeth, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. I don't know if it was to be political or like because it was being talked about, but like those are the three people that I got like at least 5 or 6 each of them. So
Okay.
Queen
Yeah, I
Elizabeth,
think
a
I'm gonna
lot
do
of
that
people
one.
agree that it's her time. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you gonna put her on the wall when she does go?
I don't know. She ain't my queen.
But like you hang
Herschel
it-
wasn't your vet either when he's up there.
There should be a different wall for different dead folks. Like this one that looks more like a memorial. The other one should be like hanging a deer's head.
Yeah, the heaven and the hell part of it.
Oh my god.
That would be
Right.
awesome.
Like this is a trophy. I'm glad this happened. This is a milestone in my life. Fuck you, Betty White. And I hope SEAL Team 6 kicks her body out of a moving airplane over the Pacific Ocean.
So I'm looking forward to this Deadpool, man. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to plug? What's your Instagram and YouTube and all that other shit? It's all going to be linked in the description.
Everything's Joe the Show. Instagram's is Joe the Show _GFY. TikTok's Joe the Show _GFY, which stands for Go Fuck Yourself, because that's the company that makes all my material. But yeah, check me out. Like I said, Ty Lawton's music video coming out February. Check me out there. Crystal Lake coming out in October. My podcast, which comes out weekly, it's getting revamped in January. And literally, my first video said that everyone, I'm going to post what I feel like posting, when I feel like posting it. And I'm going to stay true to that. So look out for whatever the fuck, whenever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can agree with that.
And what did you say? It was Apostle Clothing was sponsoring you?
Apostle Clothing's APSOUL.
Okay, so Seriously Unimportant is going to be expecting a whole new wardrobe, right?
Oh, I got shirts.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Great. All right, and thank you, Joe Tyler, for being
Oh,
on.
hold up.
Oh,
hold
he's
up.
got a joke to
Hold
We're
tell.
ending it
up.
with a joke.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
thought you
I
were going to
didn't-
cut him off.
No,
All right.
I wasn't cutting them
The
off.
smoothness.
As you were, Jimmy. As you were, Jimmy.
Thank you so much.
My bad.
Do your thing, James.
Thank you so much, Joe Tyler, for being on. Everybody have a good night, and we're ending this show with a joke. Don't cancel us.
Too late, bro.
If you're a pussy, leave now.
Yeah, get out of here. Kids, listen up. No. No, you guys bring the giggles out of me. This is nice. I don't get out often. So this is literally a story. This actually happened. The last time I went out, a friend invited me, like, oh, I'm at a house party down the street. Come by. Word, no problem. I can't drink. I'm not a drinker. Like, you guys are witnessing it now. Like, 3 shots before we go on, and I'm like, so I get there, I get drunk. A friend of mine asked me, he's like, yo, we have daughters the same age. He's like, Joe, I think my daughter's gay. It's a weird fucking assumption to make about a 10-year-old. I'm like, okay. He's like, nah, dude, but like, I think that's the like way to go. Think about it. What would you rather your daughter have in her mouth? Dick or a titty? Yeah. I'd never thought about what I would want in my daughter's mouth.
What the fuck?
But I had to answer because it's an awkward situation to be in. Like, there's people around. They expect, I don't know, a bullet. Like, a bullet would be better than a dick or a titty. Like, I'd rather her just be like the dead daughter that we talk about. Like what's going on with your college-age daughter, Rick? Is she sucking dick? Like, like, no, my daughter's dead, all right, dude? We're not going to talk about it. She never sucked a dick or a titty. Never happened because she's dead. She died, and we're not going to go there. Sorry, your daughter's a whore, but my daughter's dead. And good night, kids.
Fantastic.
Episode 69.
Oh, God.
There it is.
Good night. Thank you for being on.